Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. Chad caught up in the trance. Abigail came home and surprised him. Abigail, Gabby and Kate got what they deserved, getting bust upside the head. Now they in the tunnels. Those poisonous tunnels, I might add. But anyways, though, Chad home caught up in the trance, don't know what to do with himself. He don't know whether to be happy for Abigail being home, or he don't know whether to sit there in that trance and be hypnotized and be a robot. He's so confused and lost at the moment. You, the normal Chad, would have broke their neck running to Abigail, not sitting up there asking you, what are you doing here? Why are you home? I'm not happy to see you. Why didn't you tell me you was coming home? Oh, you home? Oh, okay. After you didn't drill the woman for coming home and surprising you, then after that, I guess you might have gotten knocked out of it for about 1 or 2 seconds, and then you realize, oh shoot, this is Abigail. Let me check out of this, and then you hugged and kissed her. Now that would have been anybody else, and they ain't seen their woman or their wife in a couple of days and weeks. They would have broke their neck. They would have jumped over the coffee table, the sofa, and anything else, about to knock they, spouse down just to get to them. You, however, the robot Chad, you sitting up there so caught up in the trance with you and that ring and that my familiar, you don't realize that you supposed to have a better response than what you gave her, because that response was BS. And you wearing that ring, she don't like that. Like I said, I never understood y'all, especially you, Abigail. You love Chad. You can't stand his dad. When he started to act like his dad, you get concerned and worried. He had on that ring, and you had all alarms popping off in your head, telling you no, no, and no. But you love him. You know he's a part of Stefano, even without the trance. You know Stefano's gonna come out of him correct. And the fact that you don't like his dad, but you love his son, Stefano want to kill you every chance he can get. You don't want Chad acting like his dad, but Abigail, why you with Chad? Just explain. Oh, you're acting like your father again. Why are you wearing that ring? Oh, you sound like you controlled. Are you sure you all right? Are you sure you're doing fine? No, he's not fine. And the fact that he ain't come running to you as soon as you came walking through that door should have told you your first hint and your first, well, look who I'm talking about. That should have been your first response. The fact that he ain't come running to that door when you came in the door Friday saying surprise. The fact that he ain't come breaking his neck trying to run to you, you should have been concerned then. Not wait till you see the rain, then act like you so concerned, then worry. Are you sure you alright? Oh, there's miles in here. Maybe you should get those tunnels sealed. Have you caught the exterminate? Like, that whole scene was like, that whole scene, it was too much. Like, Abigail, your husband is in a trance right now. He a robot basically for Stefano. Stefano don't like you correct, so that means you're in danger. He hit Kate across the head and he hit Gabby across the head. Now what he won't do to you if he happen to get back in that robot trance? Hell, he might strangle you. He might strangle you and have you laid up in there too with Kate and Gabby. So you might want to watch yourself and brace yourself, Abigail, while you so concerned about rats and then exterminators and all this and all that. What you should be worrying about is your safety. Just as long as he got that ring on his finger, you might want to watch yourself and brace yourself and keep a weapon with you at all times, preferably a bookend, because look like that does the job. Those the mirror bookends seem like they do the perfect job. So when you wanna, knock the what out of somebody and run like you know what. So you might want to grab one of them. Better yet, grab a fire poker. Those come in handy too in the mirror mansion. Why don't you just grab you one of them and tell them stay back? Stay back. Why don't you just do one of that at him? So you in danger, Abigail. You in danger. Just letting you know your husband not himself. And yeah, brace yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. And Kate now realized that Stefano then got the chair, and pretty much he's on a trance, and pretty much the reason he bust you upside your head is because preferably, well, it ain't no preferably, Steve told him to do so, including Gabby. Even though I said that was a knock up upside the head that y'all both deserve, because y'all both deserve that. Like I said before, and I'm gonna say again, Gabby for Julie, your knock upside your head. Kate for Steven on, and your foolishness for letting him use you again, like you always let him use you. So y'all both got that knock upside the head that y'all both deserve. I'm sorry y'all had to wake up with a headache for it, but y'all both deserve that knock upside the head, and it couldn't happen to the two best people yet. It happened to the right people, in my opinion. Now let's get to Stephen on. Jesus, Lord have mercy. Stephen on, you got what you want. You got your robot. You got your queen of the night. Why would you ruin that or set it up that can cause confusion, ruin what you got going on, or interfere with what you got going on? Why are you telling the lady of the, well, Marlene, why are you telling Marlene your big plans and how you want to kill Kate and Gabby? Why would you tell her the guest list gonna be a little small because we don't need no people interfering, messing up our us being together and all this? Why couldn't you keep these plans quiet? Why must you tell Marlene what's going on and what you plan on doing? And he kind of right with the whole Kate thing, saying that she is not your friend. But however, Stefano, you said Kate betrayed you. Okay, fine. I'm going to ask you the same question that I've been asking Kate. Every time she get caught up in your web, every time you build a new web, she jump herself in it. I'm going to ask you the same question I asked Kate every time she get hypnotized by you and by the money and the power and let you use and abuse her all over again. Okay, if Kate not trustworthy, if Kate betrayed your trust, if Kate not really Marlene friend, then tell me why you gonna use her, abuse her, play her again, and now you want her dead. That shows me you're not very smart yourself. Why would you use somebody you can't trust? What sense do that make? And you know Kate is untrustworthy. Why would you trust that person with your plans? Meaning to get Marlena back and get your queen of the night back. Why would you trust yourself and go to this woman knowing that she can't? You got to make it make sense, Stephen. If that was me, I would have did a whole lot of things, a whole lot differently, and I wouldn't have included Kate in these plans if you know she's those things what you said. But I agree with you though. Kate is not Marlene friend. You with me on that. We see each other on that one. Cause I said that one several times. If y'all really friends like that, then why me and you both agree on that one. But I don't get you, Stephen. Now, why would you tell her your plans? Why? Like, why? How is that benefiting Marlena? You got your queen of the night back. You should be happy. You can throw a little celebration or whatever. Why must you tell her what she got? You thought because you had your queen of the night back, it was okay to tell her how you really feel and how you feel about somebody she considered a friend or whatever. You thought it was okay and cool to let that slide, and oh, I want to kill Kane, and she wasn't gonna be cool with that. You thought she was gonna be cool. Yeah, let's kill her. You be in this hand, and you be this, and I be that, and we both can stab it again. I'm wondering what you're playing while you told Marlena all this stuff that you should have kept quiet. This was the time to keep your mouth shut, but you decided to open it and tell Marlena your big plans. And you see she not down with it and she don't want no involvement in it, especially involving Kate. And Chad, I know I like to talk about Kate being used and abused or whatever. You've been getting used and abused by your daddy too. This is your dad and he using you. You know he's using you, right? You know he didn't turn you into a robot, right? You know he's saying that you're his future because you're the only one that can get the company back per se. Kate out, she didn't give up her stock unless y'all plan on giving her back. You know you basically his fall guy, his flunky career. And you know you the only the mirror left, the only one he can depend on because Kristen Kaden was, well, Kristen running, well, part owner or whatever she is, or basic black. You know Kristen can't run the company because she can't must pass a psych exam. So you're the only one that's available at the time to run the mirror if y'all manage to get it away from Gabby. So, well, I can't say it's your fault this time because you're under a trance and you basically a robot right now doing what your father say. So I can't give you too much, but I can give you a little bit and say that Chad, you about as worse as K. He using and abusing you too, and you love to be used and abused, and it's obvious that you'll do anything for your father. But when he come to use and abuse you like that, I'm gonna leave it alone. Let's get that Lonnie and Eli and Kristen. Um, I'm glad he did the right thing, but this might interfere with my Orpheus plans. I don't know if Orpheus gonna swing into full action quite yet, but this might interfere with my Orpheus plans because I want to see Orpheus go crazy again. Like, don't like when he come into town, he have to stick around for at least at least a couple of weeks, a couple of months or something. Give me something to work with. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not ready for Orpheus to go yet. So I'm hoping he's sticking around a little bit while longer. Because Christian finally turned them, then Gay told Rafe where the child was thanks to Sonny, and Sonny somehow appealed to his good side and told him to do the right thing, and your child's sick and that child need medical attention. So somehow Sonny convinced him to turn himself in. Orpheus, I'm guessing this is your time to jump out the window and run like hell. I'm just saying, like, Orpheus, I want you to stick around for, give me about a few more weeks of you and your craziness. Just a few more. Because I like Orpheus, even though he crazy, I like when he on days, because he do heat that pot up real good, and he be blowing up some good things, even if that do mean blowing up Salem again, or trying to blow up everybody in Salem like you tried with the Three Stooges, well, with your other two Stooges, and y'all failed. So I want to see y'all around, but Kristen, you did do the right thing. I'm glad Sonny, at least somebody, or Rafe realized once Eli and Lonnie wasn't doing such a great job hiding behind a tree that this big, well, a tree that this big with big bushes, like nobody don't realize, like, come on now, like, now, I knew Eli was going to do a messed up job. Lonnie, I expected more out of you. Y'all sit up there hiding behind that little skinny behind tree with them big old, limbs, thinking that y'all hiding from Evan and Evan won't see y'all or he won't spot y'all behind him. Have y'all ever heard that people have the sense that somebody is watching them or they're being watched or followed? I know y'all know people have that, right? So while y'all hiding behind trees and trying to seem like y'all ain't tracking that boy and you really are tracking him, I'm pretty sure he feel that y'all, I'm pretty sure he feels that and he know that y'all following him. Reasons why he called and checked in and didn't leave the Times Square until he talked to his dad. So thank you, Ray, for thinking ahead of time, getting Sonny in there, letting Sonny do his thing, letting Sonny convince him to turn him, well, the hand over David, because David got a fever. You know, fevers are nothing to play with. Toddler, adult, or whatever, fevers are nothing, ain't nothing to play with, and they go from a little bad to big bad to even worse, and you don't want to be in that even worse situation because that could mean your life. So I'm glad that you know Sonny was able to convince him and tell him to do the right thing, and he actually believed it. Um, like I said, Orpheus, stick around. Um, Nicole, you got hoodwinked. You got hoodwinked, baby girl. Like, come on, Nicole. You know better than you. Come on, Nicole. Like, you should have known something was up. Like, you trust the wrong technician to do your DNA test for you. Of course, he was a Xander flunky. Xander paid him off. You thought this, and you got the wrong result. So now you thinking that it was a lie. It's not the truth. I can only hope you stick around with this and keep on going with this. But then again, I'm kind of scared if you do find out the truth because we know how you are with secrets and we know that you like to hold them into your vault, that still vault in your head that you like to keep them up there and you don't like to open them up until you really have to open them up. Basically got to get yourself shot just to open up your vault in your head. So even if you do find out the truth, I'm kind of scared that you won't go ahead and tell the truth. So that's what scares me about you knowing this truth, because you let this man go a whole year without knowing that he had a child. What make this time so different than if you do come to the right conclusion, and that is Kristen? Well, I don't think that's Kristen child anyway. It's cause the DNA test. Unless we still doing fake DNA tests, I don't really think that's Kristen child because of the bone marrow the bone marrow thing, and Gabby came out to be a match over everybody else. I don't think that's really Kristen child, but we'll have to wait and see and get a second opinion. Um, but yeah, I am scared about that, Nicole, that you got the truth in your hand, and I'm scared you're not going to reveal it, even though Sarah going through a lot at the moment with her mama about to turn herself in tomorrow, which means it's going to be a sad episode tomorrow because Maggie basically turning herself in. And she was basically saying her goodbye to Victor, Xander, Sonny, and Will, even to her daughter before the episode ended. So I'm guessing tomorrow gonna be a sad episode, unless it don't be too sad though. But yeah, I'm gonna hate to see Maggie go because she is she really is the highlight of this show or whatever. So it's gonna be sucked to see her gone and see her in her life where in her scene like that being shipped out to prison or the jail or whatever. So, but anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Bye.